Well, what are we doing today in this secret location in northern Thailand? Well, we've been doing some thinking today about this PFM40 from Dave Canterbury's Pathfinder school. Well, it's a really good stainless steel windshield, and as someone said, if you can't burn wood in it, then it's no good. Well, you can burn wood in it because it's steel. It doesn't deform or melt like aluminum, like the original M40 ones are. But how about burning charcoal? Would this make a good little Weber charcoal grill? Well, we were thinking about our titanium grill. This actually fits on top. And yes, we like collecting precious metals, steel, titanium, that kind of thing. So the titanium grill, like this, which has had some good use, this does deform a little bit, by the way, it's a little bit bent, but that fits on there nicely, so that could make a grill. But how are we going to hold the coals up? Because every grill, like a Weber, has some sort of grill net underneath to hold the coals. So we found some stainless steel mesh and cut it to the size of the windshield, and then cut it with tin snips. By the way, you always wear gloves when you do that, and it is a bit of an ordeal. We had to cut it basically one wire at a time, so cutting this was quite hard, even with tin snips. But it's worth it because this fits in there nicely now. But it won't be much use just sitting at the bottom, would it? Now we could put the internal stand up and support it on that. That might work too, but we're going to try another way because this only gives us about, I don't know, 2 inches of space for the coals. That might burn the food. So if we put these back down again, I found some skewers, stainless steel skewers for kebabs. So these could actually go through the holes, and if this works, I'll cut them to size or use tent pegs later. But these can actually hold this grate up a little higher. So now we have a grate for the coals, which sits about 4 inches. Now this will support the coals, and it will give us a gap of about 4 inches, which I think is more like our Weber barbecue. So this will support the coals. We can light our charcoal in here, put a titanium grill on, and then we've got a way of grilling like a real barbecue. Or we could use one of these grills, like this one from Camping Moon, which is solid stainless steel, and then we can cook on this as well. So that's another idea we're going to try later. But first we'll do some grilling. I made some hamburgers, and we've got some sausages and so on. But first we've got to start a fire and see if this works. Meanwhile, let's have a quick word about our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So you have a chance to win a bag of coffee grown right here in northern Thailand, roasted here in northern Thailand, as part of our 1,000 subscriber thank you. So hang on a second and we'll be back and we'll start the fire. Here's a can of beans, a can of coffee beans, 100% organic Arabica from Thailand, roasted in support of hill tribes. Hey, you could be winning this in our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. You could be opening a whole new can of beans in 2025. If you're previously subscribed, just comment subbed in any of our videos. And if you're a new subscriber, just subscribe and comment subbed, and you could win some of our organic Arabica coffee from Thailand. Well, welcome back. I hope you comment subbed in the comments below so that we can enter you in the draw. I put the stove on top of a titanium table so that we don't crack our table underneath. And I've got some fat wood here, so we'll start by laying some fat wood chips in the bottom here, so that we can start the charcoal with that. I've got a piece of firewood from a campfire, and I've got some charcoal, lumpwood charcoal to add on top. But let's start the fire now and see if this can actually work. We haven't tested this. You're watching it as a first run, so this may or may not work, just so you know. We're sacrificing our PFM40 so that you don't have to. But it's a risk we're willing to take. Alright, the fat wood's burning nicely. I wonder if it's going to start the charcoal okay. So we'll move that inside so you can see it catch the other fat wood alight. Some charcoal on top. Hopefully we didn't put it out, but we did. There we go. So it is a bit tight in here. We're working in a confined space. But I've got a feeling this might work. We'll get it right here once we get the rest of the fat wood started. I'm putting the charcoal in too quickly, I think. Get the fat wood started. There. Now if we give it some time, we'll get this fire going. We'll come back in a couple of minutes once we've got a roaring bed of coals going. Yeah, the fat wood is the way to start a charcoal fire for sure. Okay, it's only been about a minute and that fat wood is really doing the trick, so we're going to add some more charcoal. I'll find some smaller pieces here to go in. Like that piece. This is a lump wood charcoal made by local people. So it's not briquettes, it's just the local Thai lump wood, we call it in America. Lump wood charcoal, I guess. And that probably should be enough once it burns down. Maybe a little piece more. A couple more small pieces in there. And we'll see how that goes. So give us a few minutes. We'll be back once we've got the charcoal burned down a bit. Okay, it's been going about 10 minutes and the coals are still burning down, but it's really, really hot now. And I can tell, I'm 99% sure, I could be wrong, but with the heat coming off it right now, I can say this is probably going to be a win. So the PFM40 can be a portable barbecue, kind of like a hibachi, I guess. But when I put my hand on top, it definitely felt like a Weber barbecue type heat coming off of this. But we still got a ways to go to burn those coals down inside there before we can grill. but I'm getting confident on this, getting confident. So we might have a winner here. Okay guys, it's getting time to grill. The coals have died down a bit in terms of flames, and the smoke is gone. Mrs. E-Bike says once the smoke is gone, then you can grill. So we've got some things to grill here. I made 3 hamburgers. We've got a sausage and some Spam, because that's the kind of things you can eat on a keto diet. We're doing keto at the moment and it's working really well. So we're eating a lot of fatty meats, fish, sardines. I've come to love sardines now. But tonight we're going to have these burgers. Now, I'm no cordon bleu chef, but I mixed some egg, some Kirkland no salt seasoning with the beef. This is Thai Angus, and we'll see if that makes a decent burger. And if not, we've got some Spam. And if that doesn't work, we've got a sausage. Okay, we're going to start grilling. So it's the moment of truth. These burgers have been in the fridge chilling, and we've got sizzling going on, so that's good. I'm pleasantly confident at this point that we might have a winner. And this is the Lixada stainless steel spatula, which cost all of $3. So I'm thinking this will be good to work with these size grills, little grills. And the burger seems to be cooking nicely. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got the Pathfinder plates ready for our meal. We're not sponsored by Dave Canterbury or anyone, so that's the one reason we're asking you to subscribe. We'd like to know that it's worthwhile doing these videos, because we're doing it all from our own pocket, buying these things and testing them out so that you don't have to. But so far this Dave Canterbury's PFM40 is a really good piece of equipment, because you can take it motorcycle camping, do all your own cooking, do some charcoal cooking. I think I can make a gas burner that will go inside this as well, so that'll be another video later. Let's flip the burger and see how it's looking. We'll give it another minute because it's not ready to release yet. Or is it? Actually it is. Ooh. It could have done another minute or two on that side. We're going to do burgers well done with ground beef. You really don't want to do medium rare or anything fancy. Oh, that's a lot of heat. So as a little hibachi barbecue, this is working. And the idea to put the charcoal grate a little bit higher above the bottom, that's working great too. That's space there for the air to flow and the charcoal to burn. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a winner with this way of cooking. Can I fit a sausage on the end? I could probably fit a sausage in here. Maybe the Spam as well. Doesn't need a lot of heat on that. There. How's that for grilling? Wow, those coals are looking really nice. Rosy red coals with the white ash on them. No smoke. So grilling with the PFM40 using a titanium grill on top and a little cutout piece of steel mesh inside. You can turn this into a portable hibachi. Now I'm still using a leather glove so I don't knock anything off the grill. But yeah, I could try the tongs. I've got some tongs as well. Turn the sausage. Oh, nice. So please do subscribe. We really appreciate our subscribers. They're small in numbers at the moment, but we're planning bigger things. So hang in there, guys. We're going to do more advanced videos later. Right now we're doing the simple cookery with basic backpacking or camping tools. Of course, I'm going to have to cut those kebab skewers shorter. These things need trimming here so they're not sticking out another foot. I might flip the burger again. There's still some red coming out of the middle on the back side there, so it's not done yet. When there's still red coming out, it's still cooking. Yeah. Oh, now we're getting a sear on it. We're not going to have hamburger buns because we're doing keto carnivore at the moment. So we're just going to eat the meat. There are some carbs you can add, which aren't really carbs, things like konjac. Konjac is a, well, I'm not sure what it is, some kind of vegetable. They make it into noodles and konjac rice, and it's very low carb for those doing keto. So konjac is okay. But it's almost sunset here. It's a beautiful evening. Out there behind us are rice fields. So if you've never seen a rice field, well, they've just harvested it, so it's actually no rice in there at the moment. They've been burning the stubble, so those are the black spots you see. But these are what rice paddies look like in Thailand. And they're the same in any Southeast Asian country. Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos. But they'll be planting soon. So New Year's coming up, 2025. And we're hoping by then we'll have 1,000 subscribers. So please help out if you can and subscribe. Meanwhile, I think the food is almost done. At least the burger and the spam. The sausage needs a little bit more work. But yeah, so this is a win for sure. We'll be back in a couple of minutes when everything's ready, and then we can try it. So, spam is definitely ready. That didn't need much but warming me up. So the burger will be done. We'll let those cool down a minute. The sausage is not quite done. I can put the second burger on. And then we'll be back in a minute with the tasting. Spam. That's your favorite, right? Spam?
Yep.
So we got the second burger going. So we'll wrap it up here, guys. The burger, spam, sausage is definitely going to be a success. Dave Canterbury's PFM40 is turning out to be a good buy. It's worth its weight in titanium at this point. So please like and subscribe. As I mentioned, you can be part of the draw to win some great coffee. We roasted here using a solar roaster, using our solar power, which we show in some of our other videos, with our tiny house built from a sea container. We've done videos on travel, hotels, coffee. Take a look at some of the other videos and tell your friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.